randomly every like 4 to 5 years, WWE brings back the King of the Ring tournament. Historically, in the 90s and early 2000s, usually this tournament really helped gave people a boost. People like Kurt Angle, um, you know, Brock Lesnar really benefited from that tournament. But towards the 2010s, the tournament got very mistreated. But it feels like they're trying to take it seriously this time. I think the matches have been really stellar. So that got me thinking, Sammy, who's your top five best King of the Ring winners ever? And by best, I mean the winners who actually got a boost and made the most of it after winning the tournament with their career. Who do you got as your top five?
Okay. So if I had to, I'm gonna do it in order actually. So Macho King, number one.
He's on my list too.
I think he somehow created the best shit out of that, like the best material, the best character work out of that. Number two, I gotta give it a Bookman. Number number three, I think I'll give it a Kurt. Number four, I'm gonna give it to Steve Austin. And
Steve.
number five, I'll probably slide Brock Lesnar in there.
Okay, okay. Not a bad list. Um, Number five, I'm going very, very old school. Harley Race. People don't remember
Okay.
that he's one
Yeah.
of the main dudes that made that really famous and prestigious to win it back in his day, and he paved the way for it being important for other technicians to win that. So I'm gonna give Harley Race some love.
He
Um,
did.
and he's nice in the new WWE 2K. I like Harley Ray playing with him in the game. I'm gonna show Harley some love, the old school love. I never show old school love.
Mm-hmm.
Number
Mm-hmm.
four, this might shock some people. Owen Hart. I think Owen Hart really, made it feel important. I think he really carved out his identity a lot more as not just Brett's brother after he won that. And I really think if it wasn't for, obviously we know the premature death and all that came with it, that would have
Mm-hmm.
catapulted him into the world title picture permanently, I think. But I gotta give Owen Hart some love there. Number three, kind of like you, Kurt Angle. He can arguably, I would argue that he probably had the best bracket that he won the tournament with, the best and the deepest bracket. And we already
Yep.
know what type of time Kurt was on. I think he
Yep.
won that within his first 2 years, and
Mm-hmm.
he basically was a Hall of Famer from the get go. It's Kurt, man. I gotta put him in the three spot. Number two, I had the Macho King. He really took that. Unlike a lot of people who try to make turn the king into a king gimmick, he
Mm-hmm.
actually made the king gimmick
Yeah.
serious.
It wasn't corny.
It wasn't cheesy at all. And Macho Man, I think he was a great good guy, but I think he was an even better bad guy as the Macho King. So I'm gonna give it to him. And number one, I'm shocked you didn't give it to him. I gotta give it to King Booker. King, King Booker's the best king of all time. For what he did, for his ability to show his range as the hood guy from Houston to turn into that guy with the fake British accent
It
that
was
was
great.
switched between the
Yeah.
the the hood accent and the British accent. It was great television, man. It's some of the best television in the Ruthless Aggression era. He won the World Heavyweight title after. He really was carrying SmackDown a lot at that point. So I give King Booker the crown. I think he really is the best King of the Ring winner ever.
Here's why I didn't give it to him though. Where did he get all that from?
What do you mean?
He got it all from Macho King. If you look at
You think
everything he,
so?
yeah. If you look at everything
Macho
he,
wasn't acting like an Englishman, royal accent guy. They were different.
well, no, no. Here's what I mean by that. Here's what I mean. Right, Macho King. As soon as he won it, he flipped the switch. He went with the whole royalty type of character.
Mm-hmm.
He went and got back with Elizabeth. He started wearing the crown, wearing the robe
Mm-hmm.
with the staff. with the presentation. Booker took all that from him.
He might have took some inspiration. Yeah,
He
that
took he
happened.
took he took he took all that
Queen
from him.
Charmel,
Queen Charmel. We didn't see Charmel
but
until he.
Booker made it better. Come on, Finley, William Regal doing
That
his
is what I give
bidding.
him. I give him credit for making a faction
People
out of it.
kissing his
Yeah,
black ass feet.
yep. I give him a credit for definitely making a faction out of it, and then he definitely did add to it with the whole kiss my feet and then jumping you just making you kiss it anyway. Like I definitely give him credit with all that, but it's something about Macho's promos
Yeah.
mixed with the with the whole character presentation. I just think it's unbeatable.
Okay. Okay. No, I accept that. Mock show was my second. So it was a fight between them two. I think you could change them either or. All right. Now time for the best new segment in the world, the spin the wheel. Let me get that shit up. You see that shit? You see the wheel?
I think it's time. It should be popping up in a little bit. Yep, I see it. I see it.
All right, let me shuffle this a little. We got Luca, Anthony Edwards, and Shea Gilgis on one slot. We got Caitlin Clark in the WNBA in one slot. We got Cody and Logan Paul in one slot, and we got Bronny James, LeBron's son, in one spot. All right, let's shuffle this. Let's see who wins. Okay. Drum roll. Oh, Bronny James Jr., LeBron's son,
Of course,
nepotism at its finest. Sammy, do
of
you,
course, that bum would win.
Sammy, obviously he's LeBron's son, so he's going to attract this attention. But do you see the Lakers picking him up, or do you see another? Stephen A. Smith said he's really hearing Mavericks might pick him up to attract LeBron. Do you see another team scooping him as kind of bait to get LeBron? And do you think that could work as bait for some other playoff team?
Yeah, it's. I think it is good bait, but I think that's only gonna work out if a team like the Mavs go get him. Like it would have to be a good market team because I don't think LeBron would just go to any team.
You could see LeBron in Texas. That would be hard to picture.
Yeah, I could see him in Dallas
Damn.
with Luca, with Kyrie reunion,
I can see that working from a basketball perspective. I'm not gonna lie.
and he gets to play with his son.
But
He'll
from a
have everything. He'll
location
have everything he
perspective,
wants.
the one good thing about Texas is there's no taxes. So
No
you're getting
taxes.
that money up front.
And Dallas actually looks good. Dallas is actually
Dallas is a solid team.
it's
Yeah.
a good looking city. It's
Yeah.
a, it's it, and you still have the Mark Cuban factor. Two billionaires hanging out with each other. It would have to be a team like that. Because if I'm telling you, if one of these bum ass teams try to think that they can pull that off, it's not gonna work.
Utah rumors that Utah might look at them too.
Yeah,
You
I heard
think
the
that
same
will?
thing.
You think LeBron will go there? Hell no.
LeBron ain't going to no Utah. That's not gonna work. His son's gonna have to rock.
My only thing is his son. I mean, we don't know, but his son's definitely looking like he could prove us wrong. But his son's looking like he's gonna be mostly a role player, and that's okay. But
All right.
they're talking about him as if he's going to be a superstar. But we'll let it play out. He might prove us
They're
wrong.
hoping.
They're hoping, but he's only 6'2". I would. I mean, he's still growing technically, but he's 6'2", and he doesn't have the greatest jumper at the moment. But he looks like he'll be a hell of an athlete. Like he got a 40-inch vert. His body looked like it's getting right. So he looked like to me he might be a 3-and-D player if he works on that shot. But from what we've seen in college so far, he's looking like a very late first round pick or a second round pick. So that leaves a lot of room for a bum team to maybe take him if they want to. Who knows? Some teams might take him just because they believe in him. Maybe not just to bait LeBron, but a lot of teams are going to try to use it as bait.
Yeah, I think majority of them will. And look, the thing with him, right? Like it. Well, most people got to go back and realize is that when you have phenom type dads, you don't usually don't get phenom type sons.
Yeah, that's true.
It happens all the fucking time. People over here trying to act like that's not a common thing.
Yeah. Look at guys like Glenn Robinson.
Glenn
The,
Robinson,
the probably the only phenom, and he wasn't a phenom father, but Del Curry had Steph Curry. But
that's the notice how that went in reverse.
yeah, it goes in reverse. Yeah,
That went in reverse. The son was the phenom. The dad was all right.
yeah,
You know, so you usually don't get multiple things like that in one family.
yeah. It's rare.
It, Sometimes that just skips. So I don't know why the people are just hoping, trying to put all the press around them and all the media around them and all the glamour around them. Like you're making it worse, bro. Because
They are.
if what if he is a 5 point type of game type dude now, and he's like that the whole way through, you know? Because he's already scoring only about 4 to 5.
I know that's not a. I know he's young, but that's not a good look even in college, man.
Even in
Come
college.
on, man.
If it was at least 10, I wouldn't be saying nothing,
Yeah.
David.
Come
I
on,
wouldn't be
man.
saying if it was even like 8 or 9, I wouldn't be saying nothing.
Yeah.